We spent 50 days stranded on an island, stuck in the middle of the ocean with nothing but one bamboo. And we have 3 goals to accomplish. Build a base, get fully enchanted diamond armor, and kill the ender dragon. Now you might be asking, how will you survive? How are you gonna build? What are you gonna eat? Well, if you really want to know, watch till the end to find out. On day 1, we planted the first bamboo and started mining dirt to make the island more flat. Then we harvested the bamboo that grew and planted it again. And then we started digging for some reason. After that, we started building an underground room. And we harvested again. For the rest of the day, we focused on digging out the underground room. And when we were done, it was already nighttime. And with the dirt we mined, we started using it to expand the island. And Grox got us a crafting table and a furnace going. And with the help of all that bamboo, we were able to make some wood and craft ourselves stone tools. On day 2, we continued harvesting and planting the bamboo the whole day. And right there is the sunrise of day 3. On day 3, we did the same thing we did on day 2, more harvesting. We also crafted more wood. At night, we did even more harvesting, even more than my sword could handle. After my sword's sad death, I made an unhealthy amount of ladders, and I was able to make Stone Sword 2.0. Then I went in for a quick dive. Ordy. Water, 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 water.
Life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise up above.
Then we cooked some salmon. Finally. At night, we both went in for a dive in the ocean to get some ores from underground caves. We actually got so many ores out of that dive. Anyways, we finally made some torches. Now just listen to this. When did I pay for a horror game? Anyways, I kept mining but couldn't find none. I went back to the surface and continued building the room. And boom, it was already the sunrise of day 5. On day 5, I went down to the caves and extended the place a little. It looks much better now. At night, we finally decided to change the design of the ugly staircase. And I also changed the ladder pillar from dirt to bamboo planks. The place is really starting to look fancy. Try to tell me this doesn't look fire. By the morning of day 6, we were done building it. Dude, this thing looks more tasty than your mom. I organized my inventory to get ready for an adventure. Then we murdered an entire fish family because we felt a little hungry. Yummy. On day 7, we finally found a mine shaft, and we got a decent amount of iron from it. And somehow Grox found diamonds. Then I realized that I could just take the wood from here, so I took it, and we walked out of it with 24 iron. And on day 8, Grox started working on the bamboo farm. I think we're doing pretty good for now. Then I helped Grox on building the bamboo farm. I know it's not symmetrical, but that's literally the reason why I'm helping him on building it. Us sharing the same brain cell spent the whole day trying to figure out how to make this thing look symmetrical. And there goes in another sunset. At night, we put the iron to cook and boom, we got a full iron set. By the way, we finished the bamboo farm on day 8. Now we have unlimited bamboo. Yippee! This is day 10. And for some reason, the stupid recording app glitched out, and before I could save the long 40-minute recording, it just disappeared. And boom, we lost it. For an update, we found some more diamonds and made some tools. I made a pick and a diamond sword. We also built this small nether portal room so mobs won't show up to our house and start partying. We finally made it to the nether. And I don't want anybody asking no questions about Grox running around like a Florida homeless man. I don't know why, but I just kept running around for no reason and got jumped by a piglin and then got bored and went back home. Oh boy, you won't believe me when I say this. Listen, I know that you're not gonna believe this, all right? The recording app did me dirty once again, and we lost 5 days of footage. All right, here's a quick recap of what happened. We went on a big mining trip that took us 5 days to complete, and we got over a stack of diamonds that we used to make full diamond armor. We also started working on a big crater to use as a mob spawner in hopes for it to spawn us a zombie villager that we can cure. Also, I'm 100% sure that Grox still has some mining clips because I told him to record too. So yeah, that's good. If he gives it to me, then I'll show it to you. If he doesn't, then it's okay. You can say I'm cheating. All right, here's the crater we've been working on for a long 5 minutes now. All right, editor, drop that scrumptious building montage. On day 17, Grox went mining and found this. We kept exploring the place for a while. And we found some loot. And some mobs. And some more mobs. And just a tiny bit more mobs. And a squitchy, pitchy, picky bitty of mobs.
So we murdered them all.
And when we were done with our mass genocide on the silverfish, the vaults dropped us some loot. And one of the items it dropped was the trial key, which Grox used to open a vault that dropped some good stuff. Yeah, never mind. I decided to open one myself because Grox's luck was dookie. Yeah, never mind, my luck is even worse. And I found a room that had some OP loot. And after a while, I had my first encounter with the breeze. Not gonna lie, he looks so tough.
You are fucking, you bloody, you bloody. Fuck you, bloody. Fucking mother, bloody, fuck bitch. Bitch, you bloody, fuck you fucking bloody bastard.
We spent the rest of the day fighting the hundreds of mobs that were spawning. Also, Grox returned to base in the middle of it and got back looking all drippy. And then we searched around the place for 20 whole minutes. We literally found nothing but mobs trying to kill us. Oh, and I also found something. You want to know what it is? I found myself in a near-death situation. Also, while editing this video, I realized that we should have drank the bad omen potions, so it spawns us the strong mobs that we could fight and get loot from the vaults. But our dumbasses didn't know that. On day 20, Grox found a zombie villager while mining, so I went there to bring him up to our base. And that mission isn't going to be that hard after we built these water elevators that took us a whole day to make. We literally cured him in the middle of the cave, because the last guy that we tried to cure at the surface, well, he didn't really survive. After bringing him up, we turned him into a librarian, and we traded with him to save the job, and he doesn't pick another job when we break his table. And before you go ramming into the comments talking about how did you get the books to craft the lectern, you cheater? Didn't I say that when we were in the trial chambers, we got some enchanted books? We unenchanted them using a grindstone and finally crafted it. And now some other people will also say, then how did you get the 62 emeralds? It's so obvious you cheated. The decorated pots in the trial chambers drop loot mostly emeralds, and I smashed so much of them that I lost count. but I did get a decent amount of emeralds. Anyways, we put Lil Bro in a boat and drove him to his other friend and locked them up. And honestly, I don't know how, but we literally don't have any recording of us curing this villager. But all I can remember is that it was an absolute pain in the ass. After guaranteeing that we have infinite villagers, I started working on the trading hall. Just finished building the first stall. The slavery arc is about to be insane for real. On day 22, I started working on a wheat farm because we desperately needed food, and we also need the bread to breed the villagers. And thanks to Grox, we were able to finish building it pretty fast. Also, do you guys like the fence I made? I think it's kinda cool. And for some other reason, Grox also made a map of our base. Then we kept planting and harvesting all night long. Take it, you fat ass! Today is only going to be focused on the villager trading. On day 24, I made some fletching tables and gave the unemployed homies some jobs. I also built a few more stalls. And then I traded with them for some thick, scrumptious, juicy, malevolent, appetiting emeralds. At night, I worked on making the bamboo farm completely symmetrical. The final results were pretty good, not gonna lie. On day 25, I started working on an automatic bamboo farm. So I extended a platform and made it symmetrical to prepare a place to build it in. Sunrise of day 26 has arrived and I'm ready to start cooking. I have gathered all the resources needed for the farm. It's build time now. This is a masterpiece. While I was busy with the farm, Grox used his free time to get us a mending villager. And I focused the whole day on building the underwater room for the automatic farm.
Cousin Henry Bartholomew Dinglenut got arrested for putting a TNT in a daycare center.
I spent the entirety of day 30 on farming to get emeralds. The villager breeding was going pretty decent, too. All right, now I gotta start farming for the villagers. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever.
My Asian brother Quan Ling Ling Dingo put illegal substances in my ramen and I died.
On day 32, I just kept crafting. Huh? This is literally the only footage I have of day 32. It ain't my fault, gang. Then I spent the entirety of day 33 on grinding with the villagers and got 45 emeralds. And I finally traded for enough bookshelves. You know it's bad when I have to appear on the screen. Listen, I don't know how. I thought I had this shit under control, but somehow we were 5 whole ass days behind. Just look at this shit. How? Just how? Whatever, bro. There's nothing to do. I'm just gonna take the L for this one. All right, now that I have enough bookshelves, I can finally build the enchantment room. Looks pretty decent for now. More enslaving villagers, more. Ew, I need more. The weed farm is actually going crazy right now. Business is booming. Business is booming. All right, now we farm. Now here's a little tour in the harvesting room that I forgot to show. Wow, business in here is actually insane. Look at how much bamboo we got. It's literally uncountable. Oh, hey. Come on, take my stick. What you waiting for, huh? Hey, that don't you land for some I made. All right, now let's put these down so you guys can't escape. All right, now we're gonna imprison the only villagers that aren't imprisoned for absolutely no reason. And as usual, it's gonna take forever.
Greetings, Quandale Dingle here. My cousin Henry Bartholomew Dinglenut got arrested for putting a TNT in a daycare center.
On day 41, I was searching for a good trade, and I actually found one. 3 glass bottles for 1 emerald? That's OP! He also sells 1 gold for 1 emerald, and we have an unreasonable amount of gold that we can trade that we definitely did not steal from the Nether. Also, we got mending thanks to Grox. Get inside, you useless fucking ape! Hey, villagers work while I sleep. Hey, imagine if Ninja got a little take-off day. Sticks, sticks, sticks. Look at what we have here. You better lower that price before I give you the back shots of doom. Take this, you ape! Yeah, right in your face, motherfucker. All right. Tonight's the night. I'm gonna enchant all my tools. Fully geared and ready to roll. Now look at this. This is the definition of drip. Finally mending! All right, we have mending on the chest plate. Now all I need is to put it on the rest of the armor. I spent day 45 entirely focusing on trading with the villagers and farming them for emeralds. I even made more stalls and imprisoned the rest of them. And boom. Last table placed. Villagers enslaved. At night, I started decorating the enchanting room. Guys, look, I made a new friend. I'm naming him Big Chungus. Get back down here, Mr. Chungus. Oh, you want to go back home? All right, bro, it was nice meeting you. At night, I went to the Nether after realizing that I can get wood from there instead of just harvesting bamboo in the overworld like a fool. I had so much sticks, the villagers ran out of stock. It's mending time. Boom! 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 Boom. 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 Fully suited and ready to shine. Then I made some final touches to the base right before the end fight. Grox finally returned, so we went to the Nether and gathered some wood and traded for sticks and bought him mending. He also enchanted all his armor and tools, and now he's all set and ready to face the Ender Dragon. We went to bed that night ready for the final battle. And we woke up on day 50 ready to kick the dragon's ass. Then I crafted the Eyes of Ender, got some potions, bought some arrows, organized my hot bar, and got ready for the final battle. And the journey has started.